Hello and welcome to Versus Live. I'm Ross Marion.
And I'm Corey Ballmeister.
And we've got a Rob in the booth. Say, she walks in beauty as the night of cloudless climes and starry skies, and all that's best of dark and bright meet in her aspect and her eyes. Rob.
What you said, Ross. Rob.
Nailed it.
Rob, we take all of your questions, comments, concerns, and burns in the chat. Make sure to tag at Star City Games so he can see them and send his favorites over to us. That was George Gordon, Lord Byron, by the way.
I didn't ask.
You know what people do ask, though? What about Sultai?
Yeah, okay, that's the question I'm wondering about here.
Got him.
You got him good. If that's what,
Constitutes
getting someone, then you indeed got him, yes.
This is long. Write that down.
What I need to do, so this is going to be a weird reference, but have either of you seen Ocean's 12?
I think I have, yeah.
You know the scene where they're talking with the guy in the bar in Amsterdam and they're just using like random poetry?
I guess I don't remember.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
That was bad reference, all right.
Okay. Someone I'm sure got it in chat and they'll appreciate it. But all right, what do you got for us this round?
Oh, yeah, I get to have the companion thing out.
Yes.
I'm playing Rakdos Prowess. This is my preferred version of Prowess, and this is the list that I would start with.
Okay.
I see a lot of lists that are main decking Kiln Fiend these days. I think with Thoughtseize in your deck, your combo matchup should be good enough that you don't need to main deck Kiln Fiend. I'm sideboarding it. It's great in certain matchups. Just
I bet.
Any matchup where you want to turn 3 them, just Kiln Fiend.
Yeah.
Turn 2 Kiln Fiend.
Amulet, stuff like that. Seems great.
Yeah, Tron. Just nice expedition map.
Yeah, good luck.
So, love it in certain matchups. Love it as a sideboard card.
Okay.
I think once you have Lurrus in your deck, even with the companion nerf, Lurrus gives you such great access late game to additional threats that you don't actually need to play as many threats in your main.
Okay.
Mono Red Prowess has sometimes run into that issue where only playing 12 creatures, it can be rough. You
if you don't draw it.
You just run out. But Lurrus really helps that, so I don't think you need to play any more threats main. I'm playing the full 4 Clings. I see a lot of people on 3. I just think that card is awesome.
Yeah, it's just a great card.
Yeah. I know. It's just so low. It's so...
I mean, I'm playing it too.
Yeah, such a high floor. It just cycles almost all the time.
Exactly,
This deck wants cantrips anyway, so 4 Clings. Got some black removal on the board. I think that's the real big coup for this deck, getting to play Fatal Push and kill big creatures more easily. Going to be important here because your deck is actually main decking Tarmogoyf, control deck, which we haven't really seen since the days of Extended and Time Spiral Block Constructed.
Oh yeah.
Best constructed format ever, by the way.
It was a good one. It was a good one. Yeah. And then I'm going to be playing Sultai Control here. I personally prefer Bant Control. I mean, you still get Uro Mystic Sanctuary. We are under that mold that you were talking about earlier of Uro Sanctuary decks. There's different flavors to build them. And to be honest, there's 3 very, very good decks. The Team of Reclamation deck that we saw round 1, Sultai, and Bant Control are all kind of doing the exact same things, just in different ways. I personally like, Teferi. I like Path. But Fatal Push, Cling to Dust, Abrupt Decay, still very powerful, and you can make a case that is good as well. And certain matchups, it's going to be better to have Fatal Push than Path. And this is one of those matchups, actually, where I would prefer to be Fatal Pushing your creatures than Pathing them. So
any matchup where you're looking to cast your removal spells aggressively on turns 1, 2, and 3, Fatal Push way better than Path.
Exactly. But if you're trying to, kill other Uros, then, you're going to want Push or Path because it actually just straight deals with it. So it'll be some give and take here, but still just another great Uro deck for the metagame.
And I think if I were on Mono Red, I'd be pretty scared of matchups like this. But the black, it really does help here.
Oh, clinging my Uros, it's huge. Of course, I can play around it in such a way where I can, play it in one turn, but that means I'm not casting it early, and I'm not filling those, turn 3 to ramp a little bit and, set up for an Uro on turn 5 or whatever, turn 4 even.
That extra life gain that you might need to just get to the point where you can Uro. There's a lot of punishment for not casting it early.
Yes, and I have to essentially wait till turn 6, where you Uro, play a land, and bring it back on the spot. But even then, you'd still maybe have been clinging me already and stuff. So, yeah, it's not a foolproof plan, that's for sure. I'll be on the play here. I think this hand's reasonable. I'll keep.
I do not have a threat.
Okay.
That is the one place where you get punished most often for being a little threat light, even with Lurrus, is in your opening hands.
Okay.
If you have 15, 16 threats, you're going to have those 1 and 2 threat opening hands more often than if you have 12. So
that's just mathematics.
Yeah, you do mulligan a little bit more often, but deck also has a good number of cantrips now between Mishra's Bauble and Cling to Dust, so sometimes you keep like a double cantrip hand, just hope to find.
I like it.
That hand had, I guess you have Manamorphose too, so you have 12 cantrips. That hand had 1 Manamorphose for cantrips, so not enough.
Gotcha. Okay, Rob, do you got a question for us from our lovely Twitch chat audience?
Not really at the moment. I've been just going back and forth with a few people about movies.
You've been arguing about Ocean's 12 with people?
What about from our reject Twitch audience? Do you have a question for them?
Yeah, what do you think about Crabvine?
About Crabvine?
But more importantly, full-time Crabvine.
Throwing some shade in chat there, but
worse than Dredge.
Hey, if you can't take a little from Twitch chat's got to be able to take it a little bit as well too, you know?
Yeah.
We're a team. We dagger each other. We're like a family. All right.
I'm going to keep this 6.
Rob, can you do me one favor, though? Do I have a Triome in this? Is there one Sultai Triome? And then I'll pass to you. I would assume there's one, but...
Blackleaf Cliffs, Soul Scar Mage.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
I guess I can just look. 19. So I more than likely would want to get that instead of a dual land to untap right away. Take it nice and slow and steady here. Okay, perfect. I think we're going to go with that. Love doing that. Love it. All right. Untap. Draw. Now, let's go with an Island and pass to you.
I will play Mishra's Bauble.
Bubble.
Bauble myself.
Okay.
I'll play an Arid Mesa and crack it.
Okay. So it's a good one.
Since you mentioned it, Ross Estes wants to know, do you think Dredge is playable? Have people forgotten about it enough yet?
Yeah, I think Dredge is fine. You just always have to monitor for graveyard hate. The one thing with Dredge now is that it's worse against Relic, those one-shot effects, than it ever has been because of Ox of Agonis. And those are actually pretty popular these days.
So is Ashiok. Ashiok is pretty popular right now. Yeah.
Ashiok is beatable, but you have to have a pretty quick draw. Like if it comes down before you establish a battlefield, it's really tough.
But it's a one-shot at its worst. You know, its floor is a one-shot, and then its ceiling is you lose the game.
Yeah. One of the weird things with Ashiok is you can often outlast it, but it just runs you out of cards in your library.
Yeah.
You get.
I mean, Dredge does that itself. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like, if they take 12 or 16 more, in the grinding matchups, you usually win with under 10 cards in your library.
Yep.
That's just your plan. So I'm going to go to 17 and get my second black source for this Aluris.
Okay.
I am then going to attack for 2.
All right, I'll take it.
I will cling your land.
Cling my land? Okay.
Take 3.
Let's see if I want to do anything else here. 3 damage, decent chunk, and you were on the draw, right? So you have already played a land?
Correct.
Okay, yeah, I'll take it. 16.
And I'll pass the turn.
Okay, end step, opt.
Sure.
I'll keep that and fatal push. I didn't draw it.
Upkeep, draw ball.
Okay. All right, I will play a Field of Thy Ruin, and I'll pass to you.
Okay, draw. Play an Abbot.
Abbot of Carol Keep, huh? I will respond. With a Remand. Draw a magical card.
Play a third land. Play a Swift Spear.
Swift Spear resolves.
Play a Bauble.
Okay.
Attack you for 2.
I'll kill it.
Okay then.
All right then.
Upkeep, Bauble you. Okay. We're gonna field.
Keep some information from you. Seems silly.
Or he has a Misty Rain for us.
That I do. That I do. Let's play said Misty Rainforest, and I'll pass to you.
Okay. Upkeep, I'll draw a Bauble.
Yep, and still
upkeep.
In your upkeep, I'll field your Black Leaves Cliff.
Sure.
Figure out how many basics you got. You probably got a lot in that deck.
I think it's 3.
Not bad.
Yeah, between dual lands for the second color and Horizon lands, way fewer than mono red.
Makes sense. Makes sense. All right.
Okay, draw.
Yep.
Okay, play Abbott.
I will spell snare.
Actually, it's 4.
Okay.
There is a basic swamp.
Sure.
You have 3 in hand?
3, yep.
Okay, I'll pass the turn.
And step, I'll crack this.
You go to 15.
Yep. Yeah, okay. I think I'm going to get a Mystic Sanctuary here. And nothing exciting. I think we just want to put an Opt on top, but maybe I want to get a Fatal Push. You can't escape the Cling yet, so I think this is a turn where it should be safe. I'll target Opt.
Okay, I'll cling the Opt.
Okay. It's not that big of a deal. I will untap.
Corey goes to Uro. We have the escape cling for it. I think Uro is just going to probably wait until...
Well, my hand is not great. Not super great. Let's go with... Sanctuary. Nah, just kidding. I'll go field. Pass to you.
Okay. Abbott.
Yep. Bubba dart.
Dart you.
Okay. Take 1. 14.
Sunday Canyon. Pass the turn.
Okay. End step, I'll field your cliffs.
I will float a mana.
Okay. Search. Just get an island or... Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, maybe we'll go swamp instead.
I'm going to use the mana I floated to pop this canyon.
Okay. All right, I'm going to untap.
Yep.
Not a bad draw there. Land go.
Attack for 2.
No blocks.
Take 2.
12.
Abbott.
Counter draw.
Yep. And I'm going to crack this fetch. I'll go to 14, get another Blood Crypt.
Okay.
And I'll buy the Luris.
It's been bought.
You're up.
All right. Untap. I will Sanctuary, put Cryptic on top.
Yep.
And pass to you.
You have 3 in hand?
3, yep. All good. Trying to get value while I can off these sanctuaries while you're tapped out, because Cling does mess with that quite hard. Three cards.
Attack.
No blocks.
For damage, I will escape Cling on one of the fatal pushes. And
okay.
So your Goyfs get shrunk if I remove Bauble, but if I Luris, I'd rather have a Bauble in there. So I'm just going to remove 5 lands.
Okay. In response, I'll dismember.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, then Fatal Push is exiled.
Can I draw a card?
Yep.
And I will pass the turn.
Okay. Draw, land, go. Pass to you.
Instead of crack this fetch, I got a 13, you're 12.
13 12.
You have 2 cards in the end?
Yep. We got a grind fest on our hands.
Yeah, that we do.
I want my clings. My clings do stuff too.
I thought I had one more Blood Crypt, but apparently not. So that's my last fetchable land.
Okay, time to draw some more fields. Not that it truly matters anymore. All right, Ross Merriam, bring it on.
Pass turn.
Yeah, doesn't want to walk Luris right into Cryptic Command. Makes sense to me. I'll pass to you.
End step, I will cling the other Fatal Push. So let's make sure we leave 1, 2, 3, 4, and I guess we can remove the other cling. 5.
Okay, I'm going to Mana Leak that. Might as well get use out of this while I can. Not a great target, but
sure.
Here you go.
Play Seal of Fire.
Seal of Fire, that's fine.
Pass the turn.
Untap draw. Pass to you.
Shouldn't both Fatal Pushes be exiled?
Oh, no, I countered that last one, remember?
Yeah.
I Mana Leaked it.
Well, I will cling the other Fatal Push.
Sure. I will not be Fatal Pushing from the graveyard.
Play Cliffs and pass turn.
Okay, all right. All right, Tarmogoyf. And then I will pass to you. Let's see how big this is. I'll wait till you to do your cling stuff, and then we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I think that is going to get me to... So you just have land instant.
Land's instant, yep. So, and you can't strip any of them, so no matter what, we're going to at least have a 2-3.
But getting all the creatures out of my graveyard is kind of a tilt.
Yeah. Yeah, when you want to bring it back for Luris, that's true.
Yeah, it's just going to make my Luris really ineffective.
Yep.
I really want to get that to a 3-4. You have 3 in hand?
3, yep. You know this one.
So I have... that's tough.
It is tricky.
Maybe I just want to draw to see what I draw, and that might change what I do.
Yeah, because right now we got a 4-5.
Yeah.
Where's it best for the camera? Up here?
We put it on top.
Okay. Perfect. All right, we got to get some games in.
I'll bite. Let's. I'll cling the Dismember.
Dismember has been clung. Okay, so now we shrunk down to a 2-3. All right, do your thing. Oh yeah, and then I move it. Classic. Alright. At least I ate through most of your graveyard. But you actually can't kill it with Lava Dart and Seal.
Monastery Spear.
I'm at 12. Yep, that resolves.
Soulscar Mage.
Yep.
Bolt the Goyf.
Bolt Zygoif, eh? It's a little annoying. All right.
Attack for 2.
All right. No blocks.
Brings you to 10.
Yep.
Pass the turn. So 4 cards in hand over there.
Yep. Oh boy. Let's see. Tricky game, tricky game. I will. And you got a ton of cards?
I have 3.
3, okay.
I also have all these cards on the battlefield.
I don't like those cards. I'm not a fan of them. All right. Sanctuary, no return, your go.
It's a good draw.
All right.
Swift Spear.
Sure.
Declare tax. Yeah. So you get the Fog Cryptic Command.
Yeah, I will tap. God, does it even... I want to just try to essentially just Sanctuary lock you, Sanctuary Cryptic lock you, but with Cling, it's not as easy to actually do that. But I don't know if I really have another choice. So, yeah, whatever. We're just going to tap draw for this one.
Okay. Pass the turn.
Okay, end step. Cling your Cling. Cling, 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 cling.
I will cling my Cling.
It's a Cling off. I'm gonna force your Cling.
And it's the Force of Negation.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, I was going to have enough to be able to
Cling it again.
Escape with that Cling.
Yeah.
Which does stop that.
Yeah.
Right? Even though it's the same Cling.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. New target.
Yeah, Cling plus Force of Negation I think gets me because this is 3 cards in graveyard and I can only get to 5.
Because you can kill your own creature, right? Or actually, you can't because you have prowess. Yeah.
Yeah, if I could kill my own creature, then I would. But yeah.
Okay.
Got me.
So draw off that.
That could be game changing.
Yeah, it really could. Untap.
You've seen the power of Kling in this game. Like, mine have been great, and I've drawn a million of them. Yeah, that's actually all 4.
Yeah, okay, good.
And it was literally never bad.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go with Jace.
Yeah.
Let's brainstorm. I kind of want to go like this. Put these back. Yeah, you don't have another Kling, so I got to keep that in mind. I'll sack to 9.
Yep.
Prefer to get a basic if I can. Looks like I can. Do that, and then pass to you.
Declare tax.
Snap, Cryptic, tap, bounce. Oh wait, this will be exiled, huh? Ooh, that's a little bit of a problem. Yeah. Still probably worth it. Maybe not, actually. I think maybe just tap, draw. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. All right, yeah, tap, draw. Not my best play.
Okay. I will Lava Dart the Jace.
Okay.
This plays around Force of Negation, I think.
Yeah, because you got another dart in the yard.
Then I will... I guess I can wait to Lava Dart the Snap.
Okay.
This also makes it harder for you to Kling the other one for value. So we'll definitely seal that. Deal with the Jace.
It's been sealed.
I guess while you're tapped out, I should just do this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Play Luris.
Makes sense.
Replay Seal.
Yep.
And pass the turn.
All right. Well, I may have screwed this up. I thought I was getting in the Cryptic Lock there, and it was going to be quite set.
Seal Luris beats the Cryptic Lock.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I have other stuff.
That's lucky.
All right. So I got Uro.
Yeah, that might do it.
All right. I'll go to 12.
Yep.
Play this land. Sack it. Go to 11. If I have another basic. Ooh. I'm going to... whatever. I already sacked it. Do I want to play this tapped? I think I actually want it untapped. That's a little sketch.
You get a 9.
Yep. Blue, green. Uro. 4. Doesn't matter too much. Get rid of these lands. Trigger.
Brings you to 12.
And pass to you.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in graveyard.
Yep.
Bauble.
Yep.
Declare tax.
Sure. All right, I'll block Soul Scour and here.
I will deal float a red.
Okay.
And dart the Uro.
Dart the Uro. So now these are going to be 3 4s.
Yep.
Yeah, so the dart resolves. Oh, yeah, thanks.
Yep. And then seal the Uro.
Okay.
Go to damage.
I'm going to cling the seal. And yeah, damage. So I'll take 3. These are dead.
Well, Oh, yeah, the single attack. Yeah, you take 3, brings you to 9.
Yep.
I will bobble myself.
Okay.
I'll replay bobble.
Is there a bobble? The ability goes on the stack.
Yeah, you can respond if you want to, if you have a removal spell.
Yeah, I have. Well, can I cling it with the because the trigger goes on the stack, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I think it does. So I'm gonna snap cling.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Thank you. Draw up.
Is this the card I want to draw? I would have liked to draw those much earlier. I probably would have won.
Okay.
So I don't think it's good now, though. So I think I've just got to shuffle. I'll go to 12.
Okay.
And pass the turn and draw 2 cards.
Cool. Oh, you had 2 bubbles?
Oh, no, 1 card.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say. That was such a long turn. Okay, now you're probably dead. Right, blue, green. Yeah, getting your clings was probably the biggest thing. All right, I'm going to bring back Uro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trigger. 12?
Yeah, 12 all.
And then I will pass to you. God, Modern's gas.
A little bit late on this one.
That is a little late, but dang, that's a good one.
Yeah. Does it resolve?
No. In response... Abrupt. Actually, I don't need to do that. I will just... force it?
Have the other force negation.
Yep.
Okay, play Soul's Carmage.
Okay. Tap bounce. And now I got you in the Sanctuary lock. Every turn I'm gonna...
Yeah.
Yep.
You only need it for 2 turns. I'm at 12.
Yep. Just because the Sanctuary lock is not a lock if you do not have a way to draw a card every turn, but with Uro it becomes an actual lock. Wow, do we even have time for another game?
Yeah. I didn't find a Thoughtseize until the very end of that game. That's what I really needed.
Yeah,
to pick the last piece of disruption that you had. If I find a Thoughtseize to set up that Luris earlier.
Yeah. And honestly, I think I played quite loose. I think I played quite bad because I kept thinking I was going to snap Cryptic, set up the Cryptic lock. That just wasn't the case, so I think I should have Jace ticked up because that's all I wanted to do was make sure I shuffled away a couple of bad cards, made sure I hit my 6 land drop, and then Cryptic, and I didn't need Jace anymore. But the truth is I need a Jace, you know? So I played a little loose there too. You just want to do another pre-board or?
No, let's take a break.
Head to sideboard? Okay, we are going to take a short break. We're going to do some quick sideboarding and come back with one more game here on Versus Live. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to Versus Live, where we are sideboarding in our matchup between Rakdos Prowess and Sultai Control. On my side, really bringing in better disruption, a little bit less burn. You know, you saw the burn spells not be particularly good. I'm not that worried about Snapcaster Mage blocking most of my things anyway. So I'm cutting all my seals and 3 of my darts. We've got 1 dart still left in there. We get to bring in pushes, which are, can kill an Uro, can kill Tarmogoyf, can kill Scavenging Ooze.
Yep.
We get to bring in a second Nile Spellbomb, and then a Kolaghan's Command is a way to rebuy a Luris that gets killed or countered, and generate some card advantage that way. So
why don't people play Unearth anymore?
I'm playing in 1 Unearth main.
Are you?
Let's play a K-Command main. I'd just rather have the cheaper card.
Yeah, I always thought Unearth was great.
Yeah, I think Unearth is great in this.
All right, so from my end, taking a lot of the cards that are bad on the draw against hyper-aggressive decks, so Force, Remand, Jace, all pretty weak. We're leaving in 1 Jace. We did see Force have its moments there where it was excellent, but, that was in a game where I already had established somewhat control. In the early games, trying to gain control, this is not what gets you there. So then we're bringing in, these 3 are all all-stars. I love any kind of removal that's unconditional against you. EE can just be game ending. Ooze is also pretty good against your Clings. Gust hits most of your creatures minus Luris, and then Veil, it only hits like pushes, commands, Thoughtseizes. Does it stop Cling?
No, because it's you and permanents you control, not.
So it doesn't stop Cling, but still a solid card, and it has a pretty low or pretty high floor of just being able to cycle through if it's not great.
Yeah,
but it can be an absolute blowout if you're going to try to kill a Tarmogoyf or something. Mostly, it's just good to have in my graveyard, so like I'll cycle it pretty aggressively, and then just have it as a Mystic Sanctuary target. Where some turn when I'm about to play Uro or I'm about to play Tarmogoyf, then I have to have you play around Veil, and you're not a deck that can play around Veil very effectively.
Not really.
So
the best I do is like Thoughtseize you and let you Veil that and respond to the Veil with the removal spell.
Exactly, and that's still what a 2-for-1.
That's giving you the 2-for-1.
But still not bad. So all right, we're going a little long on Versus today, but you know what? Modern's great, and I don't really mind going long if we get to play some Modern.
Yeah, it just shows you how really interactive the format is. The games go long a lot of the time, and we've had some really tough ones.
Yeah, our second match was, a very much two decks that are very proactive and they're not trying to go long games. Naturally, that is not going to go to super long, even though it is possible. But, round 1, round 3, there's these grind fests. And if you expect to play an Uro deck or you expect to play a Lurrus deck kind of like this, you better be ready for these grind fests because it is what it's about. Every decision matters. I think we could both pick out a moment in round 1 and 3 where we made big mistakes that maybe would have cost us or maybe did cost me because you've been winning them, but
repeat that one for me.
I didn't. I cut out mentally. So yeah.
Well, my hand's great, so I'm gonna keep.
Yeah, mine hand is medium. I'm fine with it.
Okay. Black Cliff, Soulscar Mage.
Okay. As best possible. I will.
In round 1, we have the classic Corey Loose Keep.
Take 2. Here we go.
It's a color. Now we have the classic medium keep, draw perfects.
No, my hand was already good. Just drew perfect.
18. I'm gonna go to 19 and play a Swift Spear.
Swift Spear. Okay.
Attack for 2.
No blocks.
Take 2.
All right. Take 0. Take 1.
Okay. Play another Soulscar.
Okay.
So
all the cards.
You're at 17. I'm at 19.
Yep.
You can go.
17 to 19. I'm gonna play this and and pass to you.
Swift Spirit.
Jesus.
I'm at 18.
Okay.
Resolve?
Yep.
Nile Spellbomb.
Okay. Yeah, that resolves.
Slam for 6.
I will take 1.
You're at 16.
16. I think I can get a forest here to preserve my life total a little bit, since you are coming out as humanly possible, or fast as possible.
Please don't draw Engineered Explosive.
Yeah, right.
Corey pushed on turn 1, which made me think he doesn't have the EE.
Yeah, and it's just a 1-0, so you have to kind of assume that. Yeah. So I will decay that.
Okay, you take a 4, brings you to 12.
Yep.
Pass the turn.
Now let's go with... I'll crack this down to 11. Just get a basic land. We'll play a Tarmogoyf. Your go.
You have land and instant?
Land, instant, we got creature. So we got a 3/4 right now. Spellbomb can really mess this up. It can only actually shrink at 1 right now.
I'm going to take a point and play a Manamorphose. I go to 17.
Manamorphose, okay.
I will make red-black.
Okay.
I will unearth Soulscar Mage.
I'll cling it.
So you gain 3.
Yep. I'll go to 14.
And we now have sorcery.
Yep. So you actually can't shrink it with your spell bomb right now, which is kind of funny.
Well, you shrink it.
Oh, you target yourself, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I have to do.
Yep. So you have none floating?
I have red still.
Oh.
No, I'm not drawing a card.
Oh, not drawing a card.
I only have the red. Bolt the Goyf. It's a 2/3.
It is a 2/3, yep. All right.
And then I'll attack for 8.
All right. Scary.
So I played Manamorphose, Unearth Bolt, so they're force.
Okay.
So you go to 6.
Down to 6.
Pass the turn.
That was a busted turn.
Pretty low on resources now, so
Yeah.
Gonna have to limp over the finish line. You got 5 in hand? 4.
I have 4. All right, I think I want to start with the old Optaroo here.
I like that.
Don't think I want a mana leak right now.
I like the bottom.
And I will play a Breeding Pool tapped and pass to you.
I will take 1 for an abbot. I go to 16.
Okay, that resolves.
Trigger.
Okay.
Hit a bolt. Play land for turn and attack.
No blocks.
Bolt you.
I'm dead. Dang it. Yeah, I screwed myself a little bit by getting the forest, but I had to do it to preserve my life total. But a charm at your draw step there was going to be insane. But yeah, so I had the choice. I mean, I could have opted, or I could have just cryptic tapped your team and drew a card to buy some time, but I'm still taking a good chunk of damage to do so. I wanted to put this into play tapped. What I was looking for is just to draw a removal or Uro or Tarmogoyf to be able to play something like that and then take over with Cryptic. Ended up seeing Mana Leak, drew into Charm, had the forest in play, so it was max punish for my decisions. But yeah, close. I mean, not a close game there, but it actually was close.
Yeah. It's a game that is a lot closer than it looks, just because I was just able to get over the finish line pretty early.
Yeah, the bolt was insane.
But yeah, I barely got over it. I drew pretty well on that last turn.
Yeah,
so
yeah, even if I got that instead, that would have been pretty nice. But shoulda, coulda, woulda, and didn't get there. So we were 1-1, but unfortunately we won't have time to finish this match. We are at our time, but I got some precious marbles to give to you. And I'm going to get you with the janky modern decks on...
but that's my specialty.
I know. I'm usually good with the Uro style decks.
Janky decks. I'm like, I played this matchup 6 years ago.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I know exactly what to do.
Well, any big takeaways from the modern deck so far?
Really, I mean, I've long thought that notion of modern being 2 ships passing the night was dead. I thought it died, 3-4 years ago. Yeah. People kept saying it. But... it's at a different level now because of it's weird because these cards that have been printed in the last year kind of ruined a lot of other formats, and they hurt modern a little bit too. Yeah. And Uro is really good in the format, but
and Uro's the best in modern out of anywhere with the fetch lands.
But the rest of the format is so powerful that it can actually contend with it.
Yep.
And so you get this really interactive format that still has a ton of variety. There's a lot of options in creature combo, aggro decks, mid-range decks, control decks, big mana decks. You can really play any style that you want and be successful because the tools are available to you. So
format's amazing.
Yeah, I'm continually impressed whenever we play Modern, so happy to be playing it again on Thursday.
No kidding. I'm so pumped. We're going to basically, go home, eat some food, and just build more Modern decks, get ready for Thursday. So happy time here on Versus.
Jazz, but
okay, well, after them, of course. But yeah, so happy times from the Versus household here. So that's going to do it for the Tier 1 Modern show. We're going to thank some subs, we're going to thank some sponsors, and we're getting out of here.
All right. KHONUS 82 subscribed with Prime. Privig subscribed with Prime. Paradise Sal subscribed for 9 months. Ryan Possible for 18 months.
Nice.
Histeus for 15 months.
Wow.
And Quarka Hiddle for 3 months.
Nice. 6 subs. Can't complain about that.
And if you want to support Star City Games in another way, you can join SCG Premium, which will cost you $7.99 a month and will get you access to our exclusive content as well as some other perks. You'll get 5% off of singles, 10% off of sealed product, and 15% off of supplies. So head on over to starcitygames.com/join-premium and sign up today.
Love it. And if you want to be comfy as we are every single day, not Rob, unfortunately, he's still in the nail stool, but we get these nice comfy Carnox gaming chairs. And if you want one for yourself and you want to rock as vigorously as we can, head on over to...
Not very vigorously these days.
Yeah. I mean, we're getting old. Our backs are bad. So
just a gentle rock and a glass of lemonade.
There you go. So head on over to carnox.com/SCG. Use that affiliate link to get yourself 10% off one of these fly chairs.
Last but not least, we are sponsored by Coalesce Apparel. If you like the shirts that we wear, you can find them all at coalesceapparel.shop. And if you use the gift code SCG, you will get 10% off of your purchase there as well.
Yeah, these shirts are nothing to mess with. Wu-Tang quote, like it?
Yeah, I don't know anything about Wu-Tang Clan. Nothing.
Well, this is enough. It's the symbol.
They've been around for a long time. I think the first time I ever heard it was like 6th grade.
Yeah,
I mean, heard of them. I haven't heard a single song by them ever.
Sure.
You've definitely.
I mean, I probably
heard some. We've definitely played some before.
Yeah, I haven't understood that to be a Wu-Tang Clan song.
Okay, well, there we go. Old Man Ross showing his age here. So that's going to do it for us here on Versus Live for our Modern show. We are going to be back Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern time to play a little bit more Modern. And I was going to say, we also have a Standard Championship qualifier, but we are off this weekend. So do we still have events that feed, that we can play this week that feed the week after? Okay.
That just means another week of challenges to get into the championship qualifier.
So it means that these next Standard Championship qualifiers are going to be even bigger for this next one because you've got 2 full weeks to qualify. So if you don't want to be that person who crams in that qualification on that Friday right before the event, feel free to get a start on it. The next event, I believe, is we have on Labor Day.
Yeah, actual Labor Day.
Not even next weekend. Yeah, on the Monday. So a little bit of a weird time to play a tournament, but it's going to be fun. I know we'll both be in there. Ross got on the board with his first top 8, so woo! And did something that I didn't know you could do. Win a top 8 match?
Yeah.
That's great. I just thought you just dropped after that. Yeah.
So you have 4 top 8s right now in the SCG line.
Yeah.
The rest of Team BCW is 2.
Yeah.
But the rest of Team BCW is 2-0 in the quarterfinals, and you're 0-4.
Yeah. Huh. Well,
we got to teach you how to close.
I guess I'm a fish.
You're going to have to go home and just binge watch The Closer with Kira Sedgwick, and you'll learn.
There we go. That seems like a very good thing to get my Magic game on point. So feel free to go play some qualifiers here if you want to join us in the top 8 and maybe even join Ross in the top 4. I'll be out by then. But really fun tournaments as always. So check those out on StarCityGames.com or MTGmelee.com. Learn how to qualify today. But that's going to do it for us. We will see you again Thursday for more Modern action. So for Corey, Ross, Rob, peace.